Hi guys, what's up? This is Alassa Mohammed. You're welcome to our online clinic. If you are new here, try to subscribe. After subscribing, click on the bell icon so you get updated drop our next video. And if you are watching us from Instagram, kindly try to like and follow us. And if you are watching us from Facebook or TikTok or any other platform, kindly like and follow so you get updated drop our next video. Now today is 25th of April, which marks the yearly remembrance of malaria, which is called the World Malaria Day. Now malaria is something that is not new, because even most people might not know what it means, but they've always heard malaria all over the world, because there are some countries that they don't even know what it means, but they've heard it. But especially in the tropical countries, you have a lot of malaria. If you don't have, even if they don't have malaria, they have something that's close to malaria that is caused by the same insect. Yes, insect. It's kind of funny. So today, the reason why we mark the World Malaria Day is for us to understand what malaria means, what causes it, how to prevent it, and how to get ourselves safe from malaria, because malaria kills a lot of people daily. The numbers are just so much that we cannot even start mentioning, especially in children. Malaria kills a lot of children, especially in Africa. Yes, in Africa, because most African countries are in the tropical region and you have a lot of this malaria. So now, what causes malaria? Now, malaria is caused by a mosquito. Yes, mosquito. And the mosquito is called the female Anopheles mosquito. Now, any other kind of mosquitoes, they don't cause malaria, but they cause other kind of diseases like the dengue fever. Is also caused by mosquito, but a different kind of mosquito. But today we're talking about malaria, which is caused by the female Anopheles mosquito. So how does it happen? Now, the female Anopheles mosquito, for them to actually hatch their eggs, they need human blood. So how do they do it? Now, the male Anopheles mosquito, they don't actually cause malaria, only the female, because the male actually feed on plant nectar and other things. Now, the female have to with their proboscis, which is like their mouth, they try to, it's just like a needle, they try to put in their proboscis in your skin, try to suck out some blood, but in the process of removing their blood or sucking the blood, they try to ingest a plasmodium in your system. Now, it's this plasmodium that actually causes malaria. But it's not. It doesn't mean that once one mosquito bites you instantly, just you have malaria instantly. No, but accumulation. We have a lot of. It has happened a lot of time. Then you have this plasmodium running into your system, and it starts breaking down and killing your white blood cell that's supposed to fight this malaria, that you come down to malaria. So come down with malaria. So as I said earlier, malaria is caused by mosquitoes. Now, what are the symptoms of malaria? Well, malaria has a lot of symptoms, but with individuals, they experience different symptoms. But one of the general symptoms are body weakness. You have, especially your joints, you have joint weakness, you can't move your body, and you have these body aches and everything. While some other persons, they have this sore in their lips and their mouth, and they don't even have appetite because their tongue is not giving them, their taste bond is kind of disrupted from this malaria, so they cannot even taste food and they cannot eat. Then also for other persons, it causes vomiting, dehydration, pain, but at the end of the day, it also leads to death, because malaria kills a lot of people in Africa. A lot of persons have lost their lives to malaria. So that is why we are marking this day as an awareness day for malaria. Now, since it is caused by this female Anopheles, then how do we tackle malaria? The best way to tackle malaria is to fight or get rid of the cause. Understand? Now, getting rid most times is very difficult, because mosquitoes are living their own life. They have their own ecosystem. They are insects and they live their own normal life. It's just like talking about pollution and say one of the main reasons of pollution are humans. So you cannot say the best way to stop pollution is by eradicating the whole human race. it wouldn't work that, because we are a whole community. We live our different kind of life and everything. So we are a system. So the same thing with mosquito. You cannot eradicate the whole mosquitoes. You cannot. But the best way you can do is to fight and what? Prevent. Now, how do we fight and how do we prevent? It's very simple. Since we know the cause of malaria is caused by malaria. So caused by malaria is malaria is caused by mosquitoes. So what do we do? We try to fight the causing organism, or the causing insect, which is the mosquito. So how do you fight mosquitoes? Mosquito can be fought in so many ways, but one of the easiest way is what? Now we know mosquito breathe through stagnant water. They lay their eggs, get their larvae and everything. So one of the ways is what? Actually eradicating stagnant water around the house, which can include the sewage, the drainages, the sewages in your house. If you have like rainfall and you have like a pothole and you have water always stagnant, that's always stagnant in that area, there's a possibility that you can have mosquitoes actually laying their eggs and breathing in that water. So what do? You try to eliminate stagnant water, either by removing them, covering them with sand, or pouring oil on the stagnant water. Once you pour oil into the drainage or stagnant water, the mosquito wouldn't breathe, because the oil actually covers the surface and oxygen wouldn't be able to go in, and through the process they die off. That's one way. Eradicating them through stagnant water, by eradicating stagnant water to prevent them from breathing or multiplying. Then 2, clearing the bushes around the house. Now I told you that some mosquitoes, the female anopheles actually take the human blood for hatching their eggs, you understand, but they also feed on plants and nectar and everything. So if you can eradicate these bushes around the house, that would actually help by having a good and clean surrounding. You don't have mosquitoes coming into your environment. Then also it's having a good hygiene, especially in the house. You don't litter the house. You don't create a place or an avenue for mosquitoes to come have their meetings or anything. You make sure that you have a good hygiene in the house and around the houses, or around your house also. Then also you have to, if you stay in a region where you have infestation of mosquitoes, what you have to do, you can actually use mosquito treated net or use insecticide. Now this insecticide are used in killing mosquitoes. What you have to do, just spray it around the house, make sure the doors and the windows are closed, so it can actually diffuse and attack any mosquitoes you have in the house. Then also using mosquito treated net. Now we have just mosquito net and mosquito treated net. Now the mosquito net is just a net that prevents the mosquito from coming in to bite you, while the mosquito treated net is actually treated. So whenever this mosquito comes close to this net, it kills them automatically. It doesn't only prevent mosquito from coming into the net, it actually also kills the mosquito coming in, getting close to the net. And this mosquito treated net is mostly used either around your bed where you sleep at night, because mostly you have been bitten by mosquito when you sleep at night and you don't have full control over your body. You are sleeping, so the mosquito can just come and have a feast on a person. So once you have this treated net, you are covered when you are sleeping, and they cannot actually come and bite you. So mosquito treated nets are important, and also insecticides are also important in fighting these mosquitoes. Now there are also other ways which can prevent mosquitoes from coming to your house. As I said earlier, having good hygiene, making sure that everywhere is clean, you don't have stagnant water even in the kitchen, because most people in their houses, they leave their plates in the sink for hours before attending to them. From there you can also have mosquito breeding. Also make sure that you have a clean environment. Now, as I said earlier, today marks the 25th of April, which is the World Malaria Day. So with coming together with Solving Medical Conditions. Remember, Solving Medical Conditions is bringing the clinic to your doorstep, which holds on the 26th. On 26th of July, we are going to tackle the topic malaria, also give malaria medications, and also give mosquito treated net to people that that they can get affected by malaria. So this is also what we do. So remember, 26th of July, we are bringing the clinic to your doorstep, which is hosted by Solving Medical Conditions. And please, we still need sponsors for this program, and we also need donations for this program also. Now, link to donating for this course is on the link is on the description on this video. Please kindly help us in bringing the clinic to the doorstep for people that cannot actually afford going to the clinic. Yeah, thank you very much. I hope this video has been good. If you like it, kindly like, share with your friends and family. Okay, yeah, thank you very much, and bye bye.